Welcome back to the Art of Hobbiness. I'm Erin, joined by my lovely co-host, Tam.
Me.
Yep. We're back to talk about one of Tam's hobbies.
Yes.
And I was very curious when you told me this hobby, its organization is all you told me. So I'm not really sure what that means or what kind of things you're organizing. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about what you've been up to?
Sure. Well, okay. So I mean, it's post-holiday season, right?
Yes.
I feel like everybody's hobby is organization or declutter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're taking down all of the Christmas decorations. You might as well just cleanse your house of everything
Absolutely.
from the previous year, right?
Yep.
So that's really what I just embraced and started is just going through, taking down Christmas decorations. And I had many areas that I feel like over the year had just like started to be like landing points or projects that like were like not only just physically weighing on me, but mentally weighing on me. So yeah, organization.
Nice. So what was, okay, so well, I guess let's step back a little bit. What was it really just kind of the holiday chaos that sparked this interest? Or was there anything that you were like, I want to start organizing more?
So holiday and like the new year was really what started it.
Were you just like overwhelmed with everything? Or
Yeah. You know, towards the end of the year, I think there was just a lot of life events that just kind of compounded upon each other. And I think organization started off as the most logical hobby to embrace during that point in time, right? Because it's, you know, you're just trying to get a fresh start for the year. And I had like things like specifically my kitchen.
Yeah.
My cup drawer, or not drawer, but a cabinet was just driving me bonkers. Like I've collected coffee mugs over the year for whatever reason. They all have some special meaning, and it's like, do I really need to hold on to this meaning?
So did you end up, was it a purge organization? So you got rid of a lot of stuff too?
Kind of, yeah. I think purge is a good word. I will admit I do have a purgatory currently going on in my in my garage.
Need to go to Goodwill thing or need to be sold or donated.
Yes, it's like it's donation, and it's also, so like, you know, everybody, you know, mugs tend to have a meaning, right? You got one from a special place or somebody gifted you one with a special meaning.
Yes.
And so I wasn't sure if I could fully let them go. So like I've also got like a box of ones where I'm like, you just live here now.
Yeah.
And you're gonna stay there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see if I forget you or if you move on, whatnot. But that was the biggest thing, is just kind of embracing that.
So the cup cabinet, was that the very first thing you tackled?
Yeah. It was the very first one, and I still think it's one that I'm still going. It's crazy because it's almost kind of become like a metaphor for my brain right now. I think I've really been hanging on to that guy. And I'm trying not to get emotional.
Yeah,
Erin.
no, I know. Well, it does. I mean, organization in general, like, helps give you a sense of control, right?
It does.
Yeah.
You know, in a world of chaos, and you're just trying to, like, remove bad energy.
It's okay, yeah.
How are we going to do this recording episode?
You've got it. You've got it.
Together.
You know what? I think all of our listeners can understand life happens, and you got it. You got this.
Yeah.
I think that, I know I've been in places in my life where I just told Adam today, literally before I left, I was like, I am not going to feel better until this house is back in order. So like, let me just.
I feel that.
Yes.
I feel that. Like, doesn't it feel like your house just becomes like a representation of like how you feel on the inside?
Definitely.
At some point
It
in
can,
time?
yes.
You know,
Yeah.
and
I think when you get those constant little, like what you're saying, it was like weighing on your brain.
Yes.
Like every time you open that cup cabinet, you're like, oh, this is frustrating me. It just adds to your, you know, we've already, as moms and businesswomen and, you know, wives, all the things, we have so much on our plate. And those little things, like, you don't realize how much they really eat away at you.
Truly.
Yeah. So I think many of our listeners can relate to that. And
that's good
I think being organized serves many purposes, right? Like, it reduces that mental load that we talk about a lot, helps you feel some sense of control. But it also, I think, helps your days run smoother. You know, I think there's a benefit to, like, you know where things go. When your kid's like, where's the tape? You're like, go look in the drawer where I always keep the tape.
Absolutely. And the same place it's been for the last 5 years.
Yeah. So,
No, I agree. And, you know, I kind of gained some inspiration, too, in visiting a couple of friends' houses and seeing kind of like how they organize things.
What were some, did you see, what was some inspiration? Share.
So, one of our friends, I was over at their house and I was in their kitchen, and they had come up with like the most clever way to organize tumblers.
Okay.
Like we all have these,
Yes.
canisters with all these lids, and part of my cup drawer, that's where a lot of those lived.
Yep.
And you'd open it up, and there, I just literally had like one corner that I just kept stuffing the lids in.
Yep.
And when I'd open the door, I'd have to catch those lids before they came tumbling out on me, And the simplest to fix.
What was it?
She just had a little basket.
Oh.
Just a tiny little basket that just fits perfectly in the drawer. And I
Nice.
was like, well, that's just brilliant.
Yeah.
And so simple.
Yeah.
And like,
So
why
did you
did I
do
think?
it?
Yes,
Nice.
I've got a cute little
Nice.
basket now in my drawer, and it fits all the little lids. I can open up my drawer or my cabinet now without like being afraid that I'm gonna have this avalanche of lids come down on me. And then for like the actual tumblers themselves, like she kind of got, it almost kind of looks like a wine rack.
Oh,
is
yeah.
really what it looks
Yep.
like. And she just has it stacked up on the counter, and here are the little tumblers all stacked
that's clever,
there.
yeah.
And she has the cute little basket right next
Yep.
to them, so you just come, you grab your tumbler.
I like that.
You grab your little lid.
Yep.
It was just so clever.
Yep.
And so I enjoyed like kind of talking to some of our friends that I've seen over the holiday season and just asking them like questions on their organizations and then applying that into my own home. It's kind of nice to use like your friends and family
definitely.
as resources,
Definitely.
right?
It's amazing what people come up with. Do you have any other examples?
Let me think on this one. So there was, you always see the folks that do like the magnet strip that can hold some knives.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But that's not really my arena, doing the kitchen
Kitchens,
utensils. That one's more pets. And he was like, that's not really my vibe. He likes the butcher block or
Sure.
like the wood.
Yeah, it's personal
Is that what it's
preference.
called? The wood block?
I think so. But I
Knife
think butcher. I
block?
think butcher block.
Is it a
I
butcher
think
block? Okay.
I actually, now that I'm questioning myself. No, okay.
He likes that
Knife block.
thing.
Let's say that.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it was just, it was a great starting point as like everybody does this hobby, and that's kind of what initially made me pick it and made me launch into it, and then it kind of turned into like a bit of a therapy for me, and kind of just like cleansing, the end of 2025 and trying to look for like a fresh start, and clearing the brain, clearing the mental load. And I'm still cleaning, like still organizing.
Yeah, well, that was going to be my next question. Do you feel like it sparked kind of like got the momentum going that you're just like going to hit every part of your house?
Yes, and I'm still going.
Yeah.
So like my daughter's rooms was a big one. I don't like, are your kids just like stuffy? Like that's what we call them,
One
stuffy
of them
animals.
is,
Stuffy
yes,
fanatics.
yes.
I mean, they're out of control. There's stuffies everywhere.
Yes.
And so that was
His
like
bed
something.
is like taken over.
Yes!
I'm like, how do you sleep in this
Where
bed?
did your kids sleep? That is exactly correct. I literally don't know where my kids are sleeping in the bed at night because there's so many stuffed animals. So trying to find like a basket large enough, and I'm not even I think basket is very much underwhelming word for how big of a thing I had to get to hold all these stuffies per child.
Is that what you end up doing?
Yes,
Getting like a big basket to put them in? Yeah.
So it's kind of like a snowball effect. When you start cleaning one thing, like you just kind of keep going until, I don't know, are you exhausted? Or do you finally feel like you've cleansed the soul the way you needed to cleanse it? I think for me right now, it's cleansing the soul. I think I'm just going to keep going until I feel like, I've got it. Whatever it is that's locked up in me right now, it's out.
Definitely,
and get it all out.
Yep.
So it's been really therapeutic.
That's great.
And I feel like I tend to go towards it whenever I just don't know what to do with myself. I'll find myself doing the mom thing, doing the wife thing, and then everybody's content, but I don't know that I like what do I do? Like I'm not feeling creative necessarily, so I don't know that a creative hobby. It's kind of just like listening to like your systems and just like what you need at that moment, kind of like we talked about in previous episodes.
Sometimes when you keep your hands busy just with something and keep moving, it helps. Yeah, I do a lot of like audiobooks while I'm doing stuff like what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And then because then it really keeps your mind off other things.
That's great.
Like your hands are busy and you can, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to have to steal that
or
one.
music, Yeah.
Music would be a good one too. But yeah, so I feel like that's been the hobby I've been working on. It's really doing a great job of really helping me like it, because you can just do a little bit or you can do a lot of it.
Right.
Like that's the thing that's been really great for me right now is I feel like my hobby time right now is a little bit more sporadic than controlled as it has been in previous months. still manageable, still very much within a part of my, you know, my scheduling, but just a little bit smaller than what it has been.
Yeah.
And this is perfect for that because I feel like I could just do like a quick silverware drawer rearrange, you know, or I could, if I've got like a lot of time, I'm like, all right, this is where I'm going into junk drawer mode. This drawer is out of control.
Well, yeah. Do you have like a list or mental list of priority? Like, or is it more just spontaneous? Like, this is annoying me. I'm going to fix it.
I would say it's both because I do feel like in my mind, I do feel like I have like a mental list of all of the ones I want to tackle. And I do feel like that's kind of my starting point, but I definitely know that I've been in a point where like I just get to a drawer and I'm like, this drawer is the bane of my existence in this very moment.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to do anything until this drawer is resolved. And so, yeah, I think it's great because it's just, you know, you can really adjust and be flexible with it, and you can really do little bits or big projects. And I'm really right now enjoying like the productivity feeling of it. Like I feel
instant gratification.
Yes, like
it does
the
feel
satisfaction of seeing something cleaned and resolved. It's control.
Yeah.
And I feel like right now that's what I'm really craving is control. And it feels really nice.
Have you gotten into any like labeling or like, you know, like organizing by color, anything neurotic, like I shouldn't say neurotic, but you know, anything real like.
No, honestly, I really haven't. And like, it's my dream though.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's going to be the final step for me. I think right now it's do the thing. Yeah. And then after everything kind of has where it is and feels where it is, I think that's when I'm going to go back and be like, now let's beautify things. Yeah. Because I think right now I'm not in the beautify phase. I think right now I'm in the cleanse phase. Yeah. And I think maybe that'll be the chapter that comes after I get everything kind of clean and organized. Yeah. Maybe I'll go back and be like, now these are the Legos and these are the Barbies and things like that. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you found something that's really good for you right now in your mental space and where you're at in life. Something you really like listen to. Just found something that's going to help you get through things and feel good. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, I love that for you.
Thanks, Erin.
Pretty soon you're going to be like, I don't know, just like crazy OCD. No, I doubt it. I doubt it.
I might get there. I can see it.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not. No. That's not a Tam thing.
No, it's definitely not a Tam thing. That's an Erin thing, not a Tam thing. I think Adam's already a little nervous about what's going to happen here coming up.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Stay tuned, audience.
Yeah, I've got a little more time coming up in my personal life, so I'm going to be like cleansing my house too, probably.
That's true. I can't wait to dive into that. But don't tease too much because I don't want anybody to be like, what's going on? And we can't deliver just yet.
You're right.
But soon, big news in Erin's life.
That's right. All right. Well, I'm so glad to share we're glad to talk about the organization hobby Tam's been doing. Yes. So if that's something that you need a little more sense of control in your life or just want to like turn your brain off, keep busy, it's a good one to try.
It's a perfect one to try. Highly recommend.
All right. Thanks for joining us today on The Art of Hobbiness. Yes. We'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to The Art of Hobbiness. Be sure to leave a review and rating. And for a little extra Erin and Tam fun, be sure to follow us on Instagram and Pinterest for behind-the-scenes footage of our journey to find hobbiness.